Oh, there we go. It's going to be a really good start to the video.
Hey guys. Just catching up on my fan mail. This is why I'm not famous, because I don't know how to fan mail.
Don't know how to fan mail.
In my watch. Sup?
Atomic Blonde. I forgot for a second what it was called. I was like, just say Charlize.
Charlize Theron. That's her surname, right? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Theron.
Do you know who's a dish? She is?
She's a dish.
I'm gonna be her when I grow up.
She's bad.
I'm gonna be her.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of her. If it was somebody else, I don't think I'd care.
Nah.
It was just her. I really like her. I think she's kick-ass.
She is. I was a bit, I'm going to use the word dubious, because it's a great word, when we saw the trailer, and after we saw it, I was like, it's just Kill Bill. It's just Kill Bill. It wasn't. No. It was Kill Bill. It was good.
No. To be fair, the trailers, there's a couple different trailers. Some of them are better than others, but they don't give you any story. It's just like, hey, Charlize Theron's pretty cool. You want to see her fight people? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And you go, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I don't care what it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, it's him from X-Men. He's there too. Oh, Charles.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah.
Where to begin?
I wasn't sold on a British accent, on her English accent, to be honest.
Nah. Where is she from?
South Africa.
I thought so, because I was like, that is...
But then I can't imagine her with a South African accent. I don't hear that from her very often. I can't say I watched too many interviews of her.
No.
So I just know her with an American accent, which she does very well. Maybe that's what her accent is.
Just a mishmash.
She was just
a mushmash.
Yeah.
Mishmash.
But she kicked ass.
Yeah, she did.
They released a video of her stunt work.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Lived up to expectations. It was realistic as well. Like, there's so many things, and it really bugs me. Like John Wick, he just carries on. He doesn't have a nap. He doesn't have a glass of water. She does not stop drinking. She does not stop smoking. Good. She doesn't eat, but who has time for food, right? And
She gets tired.
she gets tired.
She falls over.
She sleeps.
She doesn't always land on her feet.
Yeah, and like she grunts like a horrible beast.
Yeah.
And it's just realistic. I would be grunting like a horrible beast, and I would definitely be drinking a lot of alcohol if I was her.
100%. Yeah.
I know why James McAvoy
Stolly
was drunk
on the
all
rocks,
time.
please. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be
absolutely.
smashing back the bloody woo-woos. Half for free. I'm a classy lady. I just burped on my insides. As I said, I'm a classy lady.
It's that woo-woo. Yeah, I liked that. I liked the I think the stunts were pretty good.
Yeah, they were.
And I'm sure they were insane to make as well. Like there's my favourite kind of scene is when she fights a bunch of people in a house, and it's in like a stairwell, and she beats a bunch of people up, and then she comes out and then she beats some more people up. There's a lot of violence and it's sick, and she's in a room and she beats a bunch of people up. And some of the stunts, I know they obviously do things as safely as possible, but it looks as if people are just throwing themselves down concrete stairs. That's what it looks like. Bye! There was a guy that just fell backwards down concrete stairs. Like, I it might be pretend concrete, fine, but he's still falling backwards.
It still looks good.
Yeah. So
Falling backwards is scary. Have you ever done the trust test thing, the mates?
Yeah, and staying straight. You can't.
Yeah,
you buckle. Yeah. Yeah. But well done, mate.
He's got it down. He must have practiced that as a kid. Bet his brother did it all the time. Has he got a brother? Let me know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, James McAvoy was good.
He was actually.
I think he's just a good actor. He's just good at stuff.
He is.
He's getting a lot under his belt. He's
good.
He's good. He's doing well.
Remember him back in the old days of Penelope? Those are the days. Have you not seen Penelope?
No.
You call yourself a film fan?
What's Penelope?
The one about that girl with the pig nose.
Yes.
The utter nonsense that James McAvoy's in.
Oh god.
And it just keeps wiggling, and I'm like, I don't think pig's noses wiggle that much, you know.
I think they do. Oh, bless him. But he's good. James McAvoy was great in that. As expected.
You got some weird sweater vest situations going on, but you know.
Yeah. John Goodman. Has he ever played Father Christmas?
Hello. Whenever I like that's all I hear in my head. I feel like he's the kind of guy that would make mountains shake if you went up to them and spoke to them. Hello, I'm John Goodman. He's basically the Gruffalo, the real life Gruffalo.
He's Sully, isn't he?
The Gruffalo. I mean,
yeah.
If I was to meet a Gruffalo,
but he's really good. Goodman, he's really great. I mean, my biggest memories are of him being a lot bigger in Coyote Ugly. But he's really good.
I was chuckling because when he appeared, I thought of you being like, well, what was that film we saw? That really bad film.
Valerian.
Oh, Valerian, and you were like, oh, it's like a John Goodman kind of guy. Yeah. I thought of that, and I was like, maybe it was him.
Maybe it was him. He was good. I feel like some of the style of the film was a little bit odd. Like, now and again, it was as if they took shots right out of a comic because it's based on the graphic novel, which I always like when it looks like it's just taken off of the page, like in Watchmen. I like that it's like a frame. I do like that, and I feel like sometimes they committed to it, sometimes they didn't. But
technical bloody difficulties.
Yeah, but so they sometimes had scenes like shots that were almost like just black and white, but then had one like a hue of blue over it or something, which looked great. I liked those.
I liked that because obviously it was 1989, wasn't it? I liked how we started off and I was like, wait, what year is this? And they like stamped something and I was like, oh, that's a nice way to let us know the year. Yeah. And it wasn't, because it was the end of the 80s and it wasn't heavy on where basically in the 80s, like it was kind of like, it was subtle that it wasn't modern, but it was. Yeah. I liked that. It was just, it was like an attractive film. Definitely, like it was pretty. Yeah,
I mean the sound was pretty good.
So good.
Because it was the 80s.
Yeah.
So that's what they relied on. There were some scenes where the sound was it was really loud and it was really prominent, and then like the scene I mentioned where she's fighting on
nothing.
No sound whatsoever. And she's in the room and it's just them huffing and puffing and screaming at each other, burping in each other's faces because it's war.
Yeah. That's my weapon.
But there was no sound and that was good. Yeah, no, I like the style, the whole 80s thing.
Yeah, it was cool.
I still don't understand.
She had a lot of hair, wasn't there?
She just had a lot of heels. You look great,
but
you know what your job is. I understand they're a weapon, but you're going to get absolutely knackered so quickly.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a pair of heels, you put them on, within 5 minutes you're like, no, this is it.
I've never had a pair of heels.
This is the end.
Because of my job. No, what I didn't get as well, so she knew, like, you get the impression that she's dangerous, so people are probably going to look for her. You get that impression even from the trailer. Why is her hair platinum?
Yeah.
I mean, get rid of that!
Yeah.
Look like me.
Yeah.
Blend into the woodwork.
There's a bit where she's in the bar and somebody talks to her and she was like, oh, were you hoping I was Swedish?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you blonde! Yeah! Yeah, we were hoping that, love.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, she definitely could have blended in more.
Yeah.
She could have. Do you know what would help everyone blend in? And even more than blend in, people would not look at you if she looked a bit homeless.
Look like me.
But nobody would draw any attention to her. Whereas if you see, God, she must be creeping to 6 foot in those heels. Surely, she's a tall woman as it is. If I saw a tall, powerful-looking woman with that kind of style, I would be tweeting about it.
Yeah.
All you guys would know.
Sneaky snap.
Just.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. And that's another thing I was going to say, actually. Women. Sophia Botella, is it? Botella?
Oh, do you know what she looked like? The Mummy. Do you want to know why? Because she was the Mummy. Do you want to know what she acted like? The Mummy.
See, because I've not seen The Mummy, and I thought she seemed... I
like
feel
the
like
Mummy. Like she was dead, right? Yeah, because she was.
Well, I thought her character seemed quite genuine because she seemed like she didn't really know what she's doing, and I thought, is it just because the actress doesn't know? Is it just Sophia doesn't know what she's doing?
No, because it's the Mummy. She was like, am I a mummy? Am I a human? Am I a zombie? What's happening?
She just didn't know
Am
what
I
she's
dead?
doing.
And then she came into this film and she was like, what am I doing?
She also made me think that butt chins, having a little bum chin.
I noticed that on the side.
that isn't that frequent anyway, but I feel like the most of the time I see them, they're in men. There must be some science about women with butt chins and the likelihood of that. She's an attractive lady. I'm not saying otherwise. I'm just saying about the butt chin.
It's not permanent now.
Yeah. Also, in the apparently in the graphic novel, Sophia's character is actually a man, so they made it a woman. So I don't know what the decision was on that, if that's true. Whether someone was like, "Fuck it, 2017, it's ladies' night," or because I can't imagine that she was like that good that they were like, "Yeah, we need to have her. We'll change the character." It must have been someone's gone. Do you know what would be cool? Seeing Charlize Theron kiss a girl.
What? Yeah, I was kind of like, what? Oh, we're doing okay.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know how chill it is to be gay in the 80s in Germany.
No.
Like, I don't know whether are they, because we're just treating it like it's now and it's just whatever, you're kissing
fine,
a person.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't fine then, I'm sure.
I'm just thinking based on just the past, just because it's not now and it was before.
I mean, there was a lot of stuff happening then as well. I feel like they're not going to let that slide.
No.
But I'm not a historian.
No.
Unfortunately. So I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I think I liked a lot of it, and I didn't really care about some of it.
Yeah, it was entertaining. I'd say I'd watch it again if it was on telly. I'd probably consider buying it and watching it. It's easy to watch. It's not like, for an action film, it's not difficult.
I would watch it. I would put it on, like,
I
would put it on when I'm like getting ready to go out somewhere. Because it doesn't really matter if I go and have a shower and come back in. It doesn't really matter if I use my hairdryer and I'm not really listening. It's still kind of going.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of the fight scenes are amazing, but that was expected. Some of the style was great, but again, kind of expected by the trailer. They had that kind of style thing going on.
Yeah, it was like suggested, wasn't it? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It's a nice film. It's better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of expectations I had because I wasn't particularly excited.
No,
I was excited on paper. I remember seeing a poster and just thinking like, she looks great. This is going to be great. I want to see her kick stuff. And then it kind of wavered.
Yeah.
But
yeah, 6.5. I'm going to say.
Yeah, I'm going to say 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
6 out of 10.
The half is just because she's tasty.
She's a piece. James McAvoy's a bit of a piece, though.
He's always been a piece.
He's always been a piece.
Always.
Yeah. Oh, I just remembered you saying that now. In the beginning, James McAvoy, we get to see him pretty nudie because he's like in a bed naked and then he runs away with his little blanket, and then you get to see that sexy V. Thanks, James.
We appreciate you.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
He's Scottish, isn't he? All your Scottish glory.
Scottish.
Oh, no! My jaw clicked. I tried so hard then to be Scottish, and it. I don't know.
Yeah, it was good. I think the next thing that we're going to see, it's going to be the Emoji Movie.
I'm excited. I am actually excited.
It's still at 6%.
Yeah! Love a bad film.
Oh.
So yeah, we will keep your eyeballs peeled for that guy.
Yeah, we'll catch you soon.
Yeah. Bye!
See you.